Frank DuRoss in studio with us. Frank, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, Dave. Jay, thanks. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Anything special going on for you this weekend, for this fine weekend until Sunday when it gets a little chillier? Or not?
No, just kind of relaxing a little bit. Be down the Odd. We have the circus in town, the Shrine Circus, so I'll be down the Odd for a few events and just kind of hanging out this weekend, trying to chill.
Yeah, the Odd is exploding with activity. I know we had the Business Expo there the other day. That was fantastic. Well attended.
Well attended. It was another hit for the Chamber of Commerce and Deb Kessler. They did a great job. We're glad so many people participated. A lot of people walking through the facility and taking advantage. I know we're going to talk about the Thinkubator. We had 4 of our business startups there at the expo, and they actually were signing up customers, so we're excited.
Yeah, now the Thinkubator is going to move from Lower Genesee Street over to Broad Street, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yep, correct. Right now, we're right above Utica Bread. You know, it's tough leaving Utica Bread.
I know.
I've gained about 10 pounds since we've been there. But so we really, when we started the Thinkubator 2 years ago, it's a 1,300 square foot space. It was our goal to help develop new startup businesses in Utica, Oneida County, and we've outgrown the space. We applied for a state grant. We received a state grant to specifically expand. So by December 1, we'll be moving to the former ConMed facility on Broad Street. There's 3 unique buildings there. One is referred to as a Studebaker building on the end. That's the brick building. The windows are all blocked up with concrete block. But anyways, that's 8,500 square feet.
Is that the one with the pillars in the front? Is that that main part there?
No, it's the one all the way
on the other end.
Right
Okay.
on the street end. So
Sure.
it's 8,500 square feet. It's going to be all wide open. We hope to host over 50 events there.
Wow.
It's got parking on site for 120 cars. The Thinkubator with Ryan Miller at the helm is really taken off. I mean, the Thinkubator is for startup companies, people that have ideas, whether they're college students, any college, doesn't matter, or community members that really have an idea and they really want to develop it into a business. And we connect these businesses with mentors. We make the space available 24/7 so they can go in there. They can have an office, the teams. This year in the summer, we had a summer cohort. We started with 12 teams. Over a 10-week period, got down to 8 teams, and of the 8, 4 are actually businesses now, and of the 4, 3 signed up customers at the expo. So I think we're kind of fulfilling our mission here, slowly but surely.
I think you are, because a lot of times you may see these programs come to fruition, and folks don't step up, they don't use it, they don't have the opportunity to get in there. But knowing Ryan and being up in the space, it's interesting. You can sit there, and if you sit there for an hour or so, you see the individuals coming in and out and talking about the projects that they've worked on, and they know each other, and they know the other individuals working on the project. So it's really neat to see that the space is being used, and it is, seems vital to what they're doing.
We think so. And I think the Thinkubator is all about people programming in place. So, I mean, a lot of people had the false impression that they couldn't start a business and stay here in Utica, that they had to go to Silicon Valley, New York, or Boston. The number one reason people leave was they didn't think there were like-minded people, there weren't mentors, there weren't people that would help them. And this is what the Thinkubator is all about.
Yeah, a lot of bright people here. We went to the TEDx talk, my wife and I, last week. That was fantastic. Ryan did a great job putting that on. You'll move to that new facility for the Thinkubator, but you'll still be within walking distance of Utica Bread and Bag Square, which is, what we're talking about is walkability here downtown and connecting everything together. That's a big factor as we move forward.
For sure. That'd be good for me to be able to walk the Utica Bread instead of calling up and asking them to bring it upstairs. That's pretty lame, but it'll be good for us to walk.
Yeah.
On that end, NVCC is also moving their trades program from Rome to another building in ConMed. It's 10,500 square feet. This is where we offer certificate program for tradespeople to train people to be carpenter and mason. And there's a great need in our area now with all the positive energy and the construction going on. We have a commitment from Gary Thurston from Hainer Hoyt that he'll be hiring 10 of our certificate holders a year. There's a big demand for tradespeople, so we're moving that by January 1 also to the ConMed space. So.
Yeah. you're a big proponent of downtown and revitalizing everything, preserving some of the old buildings. We talked earlier this week about the hospital and the potential location for the hospital. We had Jim Brock in from the Brock Agency. He's spearheading sort of a grassroots effort to move it outside of downtown. Of course, there's plenty of advocates for it coming downtown, including Anthony Brindisi and others. How do you stand on that?
I mean, I think reasonable people can disagree. I certainly think having it downtown is a plus. I mean, to bring 4,200 people to downtown Utica to work every day, I mean, I think it's a game changer to the area that they're talking about going. That's one of the sites that we may be fortunate enough, I think, is a site that needs renovation. I think it'll help Hotel Utica survive. I think it'll help all the restaurants, the loft apartments. I think these are key people to attract to downtown. I don't quite understand why somebody would not want it downtown. I've heard some rumors. I've seen some stuff on Facebook, and I kind of disagree with that. I agree with Assemblyman Brindisi and the mayor and the county executive and Joe Griffel and others that downtown would be a game changer, and I hope it'll go downtown. It'll help the auditorium succeed, with parking garages right adjacent to it. Sure. As we start to book other events other than hockey events and some large concerts, we need the parking, quite honestly. So I think it'll help the Aud survive. It'll help Hotel Utica, and it'll help a lot of these startups downtown. So I'm a big advocate to have it locate downtown.
Businessman Frank DuRoss joining us on the Talk of the Town at 100.7 FM WUTQ.
And with that, we started off. He talked about downtown and rehab, and I mentioned a couple of times through the past couple of days that I seen you outside the expo the other day. Everyone's outside, inside doing the business, and there you were outside with the scissor lift, Frank, and, and the guys are putting the new panels up for the Aud. So tell us what that project's going to be like when it's finished and how long it's going to take.
Well, that project, as you know, there were some structural problems with the exterior of the auditorium, and once we got into this total renovation of the Aud, we ran into that. And to bring it up to code, we were fortunate enough to receive a state grant. All our local politicians came together to help get this done, whether it was the mayor, the county executive, State Senator Griffel, or Brindisi. They really got a grant, so they had to take all the brick off the building. They had to structurally secure it with large metal beams that a local company from Rome actually did that work, and now they've put insulation on it, and they're putting in panels. The panels are 4 foot by 20 foot long, and if they can do 20 panels a day, they will complete the exterior by October 20th, the day before our home opener. So,
wow.
I mean, you can't use weather as an excuse. It's been great weather for them. We think they're going to get there. Yesterday they did 34 panels, so it was a great day yesterday for it. And so it'll have a whole new modern look to the building. And on the lower roof, we are installing a group of LED lights all along the lower roof, which we can light up the building at night. We can change the color of the building at night. When the Comets are playing, we can make it blue and green. When Utica College is playing, it'll be orange and gold. There's a lot of things we can do it to bring us up to where this facility really needs to be. When we score a goal, we can send a puck on the outside of the building so people are driving by. A lot of great things we can do on the exterior of the building, and it is now a safe, secure facility.
Those panels are giving it that new millennium, that kind of that up-to-date look.
It's really a modern look, which we're very happy to. Plus, we now have the benefit of some insulation. There was no insulation between the outer wall and the inner wall now, which should help with the energy costs in the building. So
great. Sure. Those LED lights you're talking about, sort of halfway down on the panels. Is that where that is?
It'll shine all the way up on the panels.
Well, great.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I think people are going to be. It really helps. When I'm coming over Oriskany Boulevard going east the other day, you can see the start of the panels, and then I look right and I see the sign with ocean blue all lit up at night. Sure. It's awesome. So a lot of positive things happening downtown.